My name is Christophe De Lellis. I'm the chef partner at Mamani.
Talk to me about where we are.
We are at the Mamani restaurant here in Dallas, Uptown, and we opened September 2nd.
You opened September 2nd. By October 28th, what happened?
Something crazy happened last night. We were awarded for one Michelin star after exactly 48 services. We had 48 services here, so not even 2 months.
What is the feeling?
To be honest, at the moment right now, there's a lot of mixed feeling going through my mind. I don't know if I realize it yet. It's becoming more real hour per hour, but it's just an achievement of a career. It's the dream for every chef. And the fact that it happened so fast, it just makes it even more special.
What kind of food do you guys serve here at Mamani?
So the food here is obviously French from my background, but as well I have a lot of Italian roots. So there's a lot of Italian influence and in the menu as well. But the food is most likely French. But you know, I have an approach of really, I call it bistronomy. It's this new trend that happened in France, like maybe I want to say 15 years ago, 10 years ago, where chefs from like really high-end restaurant and Michelin-starred restaurant, usually 2 to 3 star, start opening little bistro in all over Paris. And this is this place where you can get really incredible food at a lower price. You know, you don't have to spend $500 or $600 of a tasting menu to get something special. So this is how I will describe here the food that we serve. It's French, Italian, but bistronomy approach.
What's your favorite thing on the menu tonight?
So, you know, we're really proud of a lot of dishes here, and we're trying to improve. Obviously, like I tell all our guests right now, I say we are at the beginning of a journey. So the food will get better and better every day. You know, this is. But I want to say right now, we are really proud of, like, I love the duck that we have on the menu. You know, for me, it's a dish that really embody the restaurant. It's kind of like a story of like me meeting the owners, Brendan and Henry, who are from they're Persian, and we are you know, I wanted to create a dish that connect the two culture, where you know you get the whole duck and the breast is served more like French style, roasted with like a beautiful sauce that we do with all the duck bones and everything, and in the same times you get with the legs, we grind it and we serve as a kebab with like harissa and fresh pita and stuff like that. So it's like the two cultures meeting together, and I think that's the story of this restaurant a little bit.
You've had 48 services, but this process started years ago. Christophe, when did you move here?
I moved here from Las Vegas 2 years ago. In December, it will be 2 years ago. So I've been working on this project for 2 years now with Brendan and Henry, and it's been a long journey. We put a lot of effort to it to put a great team together. And I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of details came into this place as well, as far as the build out, and everything was thought out for a reason. So yeah, from 2 years now, 2 years.
Talk to me about your team. Who works here, front of house, back of house? So
the team is obviously the most important part of a restaurant. That's the type of award that we received yesterday. It's you cannot get it without an amazing team, and I think what we are the most proud of is bringing this people together to achieve that. So we have obviously an incredible general manager that came, Sue Young, that came from New York. She was at 11 Madison Park for years. We have Johnny, our director of operation, that came from Saison and San Francisco. We have John Colbert as well, that is in the kitchen with me, who was the chef de cuisine, that came from New York. He brought with him like actually 5 cooks with him. So we have like 6 people from New York in the kitchen. They have like really solid background. So we have Ali as well. There's our wine director. She's amazing. She comes from Florida. There's obviously I might miss some people, but I think about Peter as well. That join us for the next project that we're going to be opening a bakery at the beginning of the year. Came from New York, and he's an amazing baker, and we have amazing bread here in the restaurant that we bake freshly every day. Ruben, our mixologist. So it's just I can go on and on and on, but this is what makes this place so special.
Why Dallas?
I think for me personally, I fell in love with the city when I first moved here. When I first visited 2.5 years ago, because I was talking with Brandon before I moved here. I was talking with Brandon months and months before, and when I remember the first feeling when I landed here, I could see myself living. First of all, I could see myself and my family live here, and when Brandon drove me around town, I really felt like there was the right city to do a restaurant like that for the vision that we had for the restaurant. It was the perfect city for it, and I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I just fall in love with the energy of the city and especially of the energy of where we are right now, uptown and this area. I thought was really inspiring for a chef like me to come and open my first restaurant with Brandon and Harry here. So.
When you walk into the restaurant, the first thing you see is the kitchen.
Yes. The kitchen is the heart of a restaurant. This is where a lot of stuff happen, obviously, and we wanted to the idea of this place is we wanted people to feel like home. We want you get into someone's house and a lot of time you see the open kitchen. So that was the feeling that we wanted to create, and we wanted people to come into the restaurant and feel like you're in someone's house. So that was the whole idea.
Now, when you first opened, were you even thinking about Michelin?
So, it was, like I said, it was a long journey to open. We had obviously construction delay and stuff like that. So when we opened, Michelin were not in our mind. Of course, we are thinking down the road, maybe we would love to get like a recognition, but when we first opened, we knew that the ceremony were in late October. So in our mind, we were like, just let's open and let's think about it next year. And when we received the invitation a couple of weeks ago, we were kind of like shocked. And we asked ourselves a lot of questions, but there was no expectation when we opened it. We were just wanted to open the door and start cooking for people and just creating a good experience and just to show what we can do, So there was no expectation at all.
Now, Chef, you can be honest with me. You get there, you go to the awards ceremony, it's you and the owners. What are you feeling as the awards start to progress?
It was, I gotta be honest, when we first got into the ceremony, we just starting to feel the I don't know. I don't want to say we knew something, but obviously people were talking and they were. It was a really tight ceremony as well. Not a lot of people. Only people were invited if they got awarded something. So you start asking yourself a lot of questions and you put your hopes obviously high, but at the same time you try to pace yourself because you're like, I don't want to be disappointed with something. But for me, when we arrived, and there's something really sincere when I said that, I was like, for me, it was already a victory. I was like, you get invited to an event like that after being open for not even 2 months, just being surrounded by our peers in the industry from all over Texas. It was already a victory to be just be here, to be honest with you. So for me, was a win-win situation no matter what. Just being there at the event was already awesome.
And then you hear Mamani.
Yeah, I blacked out. I don't know. I don't even, this. It's like we told ourselves like I don't even remember the moment when they sent Mamani and we went on stage and it's like a wave of emotion. Obviously, you hugging whoever you find next to you and you run to the stage and the image just for a chef just to put this jacket on that gets given to you by Michelin. It's a dream of every chef for me. I mean, it was my dream since I'm 16 years old. So, I mean, amazing feeling, and I'm still on my cloud right now. I don't know if I want to go back down, but it's amazing. Yeah.
Who was the first person you called?
My wife, but she was sleeping. And I call. No, actually, no. I called. We called the team on FaceTime. Actually, sorry. That's the first person that we called. It's the team on FaceTime, and just to show appreciation and just to celebrate, even if we are far away, we wanted to be together at this moment. So the team, we did a FaceTime all together, and after my wife right away, and of course my parents. It was middle of the night in France, but everyone was watching it. So.
What did your parents say?
Really proud. Again, my mom cried, so so that was special, and the whole family in France, they know it's been my dream since I started in this business, and they were always supportive to it. So it's for them as well, it's for them, for the whole family, all people support me for years, so they were super proud of me.
Chef, what does that jacket mean to you?
Like I said, it means everything. It means an achievement of a lifetime career, even if I'm only 37 years old and I don't see myself ever retire. I just wanna be working in the kitchen until I can't. But it means everything. It means everything for any chef, a young chef, or it's everything for us. So it's just the best feeling ever.
So what happened to Open Table?
Yeah, today not even today, like couple minutes, 30 minutes after we got rewarded, our reservation completely blow out. We had 1,000 reservation in not even 24 hours. So we having a hard time to fill up to accept all the requests. Unfortunately, we wanna get everyone into the doors, but it's a little challenging at the moment.
For people who come, who do have the opportunity to taste your food, what do you hope they feel?
I hope they feel like home. I hope they feel like I hope they feel like they can come here every week. That was the whole idea of this restaurant from the beginning. I come from a place in Las Vegas where I worked for 14 years, where at Robuchon, it was more like a destination restaurant where people come like once a year, maybe twice a year, 3 times a year, but no more than this. And my first idea here when I was talking with Brandon from the beginning, it was like, how can we create an environment where people feel comfortable to come every week if they want to? And I think we achieved that because we already have a lot of repeat guests. People are coming every week. We have people, after only 2 months, we have people being here 15 times. So I want them to feel like home. I want them to connect with the crew. That's why the kitchen is open as well, to connect with the staff in the front of the house, because that's how that's how for us we show our passion, and we just want to create memory for people, because that's all it's about, create memory, and that's what we're trying to do.
Of course, Michelin sends the award to the restaurant. I know you said that you haven't had a chance to have the big celebration with your team that you want to. What is that celebration going to look like, and what will that mean to everyone here?
I think it's going to be a moment where we can all hug each other and maybe share a lot of tears and be proud of each other as well. And I think it's going to be a time where we probably receive our star and the plaque. I don't know when we were going to receive it, hopefully next week or in 2 weeks, something that we look forward to receive. But yeah, I think it's going to be just a moment just to share a toast, a drink, a hug, and a couple tears, and to be proud of ourselves. And as well, it's not the end of something, it's the beginning of something as well for us. It's the beginning of a new journey. It's the beginning of pushing harder to even to create a better experience for our guests. So it's great for us because it's an achievement, but in the same time, it's the beginning of a new journey for us. This is how I see it.
So you want more stars, is what you're saying?
I don't think so. I'm happy with one. It's going to be already really hard to retain it year after year after year. That's going to be already an amazing challenge. I'm so grateful that we have one, and the idea is to retain it every year. If there is more, great. If none, we're happy with whatever we do. The idea is just to create better experience for our guests and to be better every day.
Last one I have for you, Chef. What do you think little Christophe would say about you now?
I can't believe you did it. I don't know if little Christophe will have enough confidence on himself to believe he could do it. So I think for sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Receiving a Michelin star here in Texas is really special because we are the second restaurant here in Dallas to receive our first Michelin star, and we are really proud to be able to bring this to the city. The reaction of the team when we FaceTimed them was already a lot of jumping and screaming and just looking at each other in the eyes and be like, I can't believe it. So what is unique about this restaurant is we have an approach with the food where we're really focusing on the tradition and the basics. We're just trying to source amazing product. Obviously, our vendor are the star as well. This Michelin star is for them as well because they are helping us on the day-to-day to bring the best fishes, the best meat, the best vegetable, the best ingredient to cook. And the approach that we have is like really mixing tradition with technique and create comfort food that people are not intimidated to eat. And that was the whole idea behind it. In France, when you start in this cooking, you start usually 14 or 16 years old. And you go to school for it when you're 16. So as soon as I start cooking, that's a dream. I always said this is not a job, it's a passion. You don't do this, you don't work in a restaurant just for a job. Otherwise you go somewhere else, it's just a passion. So when I start cooking at 16 years old in France, the dream of every chef who has the passion is to put the jacket on and to get a star one day. So here we go, I achieved my dream.
So you walk in the restaurant, first thing you see is the kitchen.
Exactly. We wanted to have people to feel like they're getting to someone's house and you see someone cooking in the kitchen. So this is our open kitchen right here.
Already humming.
Exactly.
What's on this side?
We have our bar here. We have a bar when you can get a drink before your reservation or after your reservation. We have an amazing cocktail program. So
I know, I'm just being nosy. Got to see what's on the back bar now. Oh.
Right from here.
Awesome.
I'll just have you two stand this way.
Perfect. You want us to face this way? Are we walking in there? Oh.
Just talk to her.
Oh.
But just kind of describe what's kind of going on in the background of the kitchen.
So right now we are prepping for service tonight. Our day starts, our first cook arrives at 8 a.m. For service to start at 5. So it's a lot of prep, a lot of preparation. Obviously we do everything from scratch, from fish to sauces and everything. So they are working hard right now.
There are lots of like little nooks and curves and like gathering spaces and tables. Was that by design?
Yeah, we wanted to create and with this restaurant like really 3 different ambience. So here you get really the action of the kitchen overnight. It's kind of like loud a little bit. The chefs are calling. There's a little bit of like call back and everything. So when you go to the other main dining room, you get a more like maybe sophisticated and elegant like vibe to it. Mm-hmm. That was the whole idea. And of course, we're really proud as well of our terrace, where you get, this is obviously probably one of my favorite dining room that we have here. This is a closed patio all year around.
Pretty.
And it's really the idea of like to create 3 different vibes.
Very Parisian.
It is, yeah, it is exactly.
You feel like some days maybe you feel like you're back in Paris.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I told Brandon and Henry, I was like, you got to create a space where I feel like home sometimes, okay? So that's what they created for. No, this is an amazing. Hey, we love this room. Obviously, we do a lot of parties here as well. But you know, the great thing about this restaurant is like the 3 different ambiance.
Love that. Where are we?
We're in Dallas. We're at Mamani.
Tell me, what did you do last night?
We were at the Michelin award ceremony last night. We received the invitation several weeks ago, and honestly, it was a little bit of a shock to us to be awarded with 1 Michelin star. We couldn't be more thankful and appreciative for our incredible team that we have here to have this incredible accolade.
Take me back to the moment. They announced the restaurant, and then what happens?
We kind of just blacked out, to be honest. We were surprised from when we opened the restaurant to when we received the invitation. We weren't thinking about Michelin at all. It didn't even cross our mind. All we wanted to do was open this restaurant and just have a smooth opening and do the best we could do. And so when we received this invitation, we were excited and surprised, but we didn't want to get too excited because we didn't know what it meant. So
we don't want to jinx anything.
So in the moment, you know, up until they called our name, we had no idea, and so it was very exciting, and it's been very exciting.
You hop on FaceTime with the team right away. What was the reaction back here in Dallas?
Immediately, we had a couple texts from our guests that were dining here that night, and they mentioned that our team erupted when they found out. And as soon as we got out of the ceremony, we called our team, and everyone was so happy and also surprised, and they all went out and celebrated that night. So we're so excited to be here and able to celebrate with our team tonight.
What's happened to Open Table since?
Oh my God, it's been I checked as soon as we like 20 minutes after the ceremony. Someone mentioned, hey, have you looked at your reservations? And I'm like, okay, let me look at my app. And I started seeing more and more come in. And then this morning when we woke up, we saw 1,000 reservations booked on Open Table today, which was like incredible. And we're so grateful for that. And we can't wait to welcome so many new faces to Mamani.
You guys put a lot of love and care into this. You brought people from all over the country to work in this restaurant. But why Dallas?
Well, I moved here in 2015 to go to SMU. That was my freshman year in school. And while I got into school, I had a great feeling from Dallas, really, when I came to visit for the first time and fell in love with the city and enjoyed it even more throughout my time in school, and got into the restaurant business here. And so Dallas is home for us. We love Dallas, and yeah, we're so lucky to be here. We're so happy to be here.
And for me, as soon as I moved here, the first thing that I noticed was everyone here is so friendly. I love how nice everyone is. I came to go to SMU, and I'm sorry, I know you're from TCU, but but a beautiful, gorgeous campus, close enough to LA, close enough to our family, and everyone was so friendly here, and it just felt like home from the second we moved here.
Last one I have for you guys. Obviously, you probably have not slept a lot. You're getting ready for your first service. Are you guys proud?
We're super proud. We're extremely proud. We're proud of ourselves. We're proud of our team. You know, everyone's worked nonstop 7 days a week for this restaurant, and it means the world to us how excited everyone is around us, because it's not a owner's award, it's a restaurant award and an operator's award, and it's not possible with every single person who steps into this restaurant. It's for them to share, and we can't wait to celebrate with our entire team.